Hi friends, welcome to our sizzling Saturday engineering video. I'm your guest host Lucien, if you don't know me, and I'm here to talk to you about volcanoes, and not just talk to you about them, but actually make a volcano in the kitchen. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now, and you're gonna follow my steps, kind of like a how-to book, except I'm just doing a how-to video. And with your parents' permission, you can create a volcano in your kitchen as well. So what are we going to need? Well, I've got a lot of things on the table. Let me quickly go through what you're going to need. First, most important thing is a measuring cup. Ideally one that has a little pour spout like that. Makes it a lot easier to get liquids into a cup. Next most important ingredient, vinegar. You're not going to need this much vinegar. You're only going to need 1 cup of vinegar. But white vinegar, the cheapest vinegar that you have in the house. This was $3.50 from Giant this morning. Next most important ingredient, baking soda. Not baking powder, but baking soda. Dish soap. Doesn't have to be blue, it can be any kind of dish soap, ideally not a really nice one. And then a cup. A cup like this, something tall and skinny, works best for the lava to flow out of your volcano. It's pretty cool. And water you're going to need. And then the last thing, you see how I have this glass casserole dish here to catch the lava so you're not making a huge mess all over your kitchen. This is a good one to have for sure. And I have 2 here because I'm going to show you 2 different ways that you can make this volcano erupt. But you might just need 1. And then I'm going to show you a pretty cool way that uses tissue, so if you have some tissue, great. And let's get right to it. Here's the ingredients. So the recipe for your volcano is 1 cup of vinegar, 1/2 cup water, 3 squirts of dish soap, and 1 tablespoon, a heaping huge big tablespoon of baking soda. And I'm going to jump right into making this so that it goes as fast as possible. I'm just going to get a water break. Yes, Beast is helping. Thank you. Miss Walsh is on camera. Thank you for helping me with the camera, Miss Walsh. Happy Saturday. 1 cup of vinegar. Let's get the vinegar. Get your measuring cup. Carefully pour about 1 cup. Doesn't have to be exact. Like right there is okay. Maybe a little bit more. 1 cup. Nice. Take that 1 cup of vinegar. Pour it very carefully into your volcano. I'm going to start with this one. And 1/2 cup of water. There we go. That's about 1/2 cup of water. Getting pretty full. I don't know if I need to get that full. But we're going to find out. 3 squirts of dish soap. Not huge, big squirts, just like this. Watch. 1, 2, 3. Nothing crazy. If you have like a stirring spoon or a stick, sometimes I use the other end of a spoon. And just stir that up. Nice and gently. If you have to, hold this so it doesn't spill. Nice, good little stir. All right, here comes the fun part, guys. This is the most straightforward way you can make a volcano in the comfort of your kitchen. Big heaping tablespoon of baking soda. That's pretty good. And when you're ready, you're going to create some lava. That's good. So right now there's a chemical reaction happening with the baking soda and the vinegar that's creating a gas called carbon dioxide. That carbon dioxide is mixing with the dish soap and pouring out like white soapy lava. Cool, right? And that'll keep going until all of the baking soda is dissolved. Second way to do this experiment, which it's a way that I prefer because it's a little bit more dramatic, and I'm all about drama, is like this. Same recipe, no change. 1 cup of vinegar. Hopefully you guys have enough vinegar. Carefully pouring into your volcano. 1/2 cup of water, no change there. Vinegar strong. 1/2 cup of water. 3 squirts of dish soap. 1, 2, 3. Stirring spoon or stick. Beautiful. All right, guys. All my engineers out there, here's how you do this. Piece of Kleenex on a nice dry surface. Take your tablespoon of baking soda, not baking powder. Nice heaping right there onto the Kleenex, right? You have a nice little pile of it. And watch. Take the 4 corners, so start by taking 2 corners, boop, bring that 3rd one up, 4th one, and you have a little pouch, right? A little pouch of baking soda. I am going to remove excess Kleenex. We don't need all of that. Have a parent help you with that. But at the end, you should have a nice little pouch of baking soda. And watch this magic. You're just going to go ahead and drop that in, stand back, and you get to wait a little bit. But it's worth the wait. The biggest difference here is you have that tissue surrounding the baking soda, so it's taking a little bit longer for it to dissolve. But it'll get there, I promise you. I did this a number of times this morning. And once it breaks through, it's going to create this crazy bubble, Kleenex, lava pouring out. Oh, that's the best one I've done yet. Coming up in front. Oh, yeah, you can see it. Oh, there it goes. Wait for it.
That looks good.
Eventually, it just can't hang on anymore. There goes the Kleenex.
Nice.
Hi. So, what I wanted to explain before we go outside for a really special version of this volcano is what a volcano is. Maybe you guys don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you're volcano experts. But imagine that a volcano is like a really big mountain with a hole in that mountain, and it's sitting on a huge pool of hot lava and hot steam and gas. And every now and then that hot lava gets so hot and the pressure builds up so much that it shoots through that hole in the mountain and erupts all over and flows down the side, just like you guys saw here. So it's pretty powerful, and we were able to recreate it here in a much smaller scale, of course, and not using any hot lava. So now, how about you join me outside? I want to show you a special version of this volcano that I've created for you guys, and we'll go from there. See you in... Oh, hi. We're back, and we're outside, where I have created a special version of this volcano experiment just for you guys. And you can probably start to see it. I took a Gatorade bottle and I covered it with rocks, kind of like a volcano would look, like a little mini mountain. I didn't plant those trees, those were already here. Kind of makes for a perfect little setup. Pretty nice so far. Anyway, inside this Gatorade bottle, Yeah, you won't be able to see any of that. But I added a little bit of red coloring. I recommend red washable paint if you have it. I'm using food coloring, which may or may not permanently stain these rocks. We're about to find out. But please ask your parents' permission before you use anything that stains. You can see I already got some on my hands. It doesn't come off very easily. So be careful. Let's try this out. This is my first take, so fingers crossed it works. I'm using the baking soda in a pouch method, just mostly for effect. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stuff it in. Bear with me as I try to carefully stuff. Yeah, it's kind of working. Alright folks, get ready. Who knows what's going to happen. Oh my gosh, it's ripping. But it's going to get in. Okay. Now remember, this one is the one that takes a little bit of time because it's dissolving the Kleenex, the tissue, and then eventually the baking soda will react with the vinegar. Eventually. Maybe today. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe never. Oh, I see some bubbles. Oh, I see the lava. Oh man, I think it's starting to work. A lot of bubbles because we added that dish soap. There you go, starting to come out a little faster. Get it from this angle. Here. Yeah, that's not too bad. Well, a little anticlimactic. There's a multi-syllable word for you. But I think you get the idea. You can create any version you want of this. And as long as you have the right ingredients, vinegar, baking soda, and soap, then you can create your own volcano. Yeah, I know. Pretty cool. Well, thanks for sticking with me. Oh, I meant to tell you guys that I got a phone call from the Three Little Pigs. Yeah, they've asked to tell their version of the Three Little Pigs story. So we're going to read that aloud to you tomorrow. While this continues to go slowly, I'm going to reach behind me. Oh my God. This one. We're going to read this to you tomorrow. The Three Little Super Pigs, Once Upon a Time. They are very excited to tell you their version of how it all went down that day with the big bad wolf. You guys already heard maybe the version from Alexander T. Wolf that we read to you last week. So tune in tomorrow for the Little Pigs version. Love you guys. Bye, friends. Just kidding. I'm still here. As soon as I stopped that last video, my super awesome custom volcano came to life and exploded just as I expected it would. So I want to try to show you that. Here's my take 2 of my volcano. I'm going to try to do it a little faster this time. I don't know how that's possible, but we're going to try. So there's my Gatorade bottle. I've got my food coloring inside of it, which is red, but I definitely recommend washable paint because now my hands have just turned, every finger is now stained, probably through April. So you don't want that. That's no good. Let's do this. Little pouch of special white powder called baking soda. Not baking powder, baking soda. Alright, let's just get on with it. You guys have important things to do, I'm sure. So, dropping it in, giving it a little bit of time so that it can dissolve that baking soda, reacting with the vinegar. I can already see it. This is a good sign. Oh yeah. That's pretty nice. Really coming out now. Just flowing down my fake mountain. Oh wow, there's the Kleenex. And just exactly as I had planned it the first time. Wow. I just impressed myself. Cool, huh? That's how it's supposed to work. You can see all the bubbles created from the carbon dioxide, which is gas. Alright, that's what I wanted to show you, although I'm tempted to keep you here a little bit longer because now it's still going. This is beautiful. Imagine you're in a helicopter. That thing looks kind of weird. Wow. Good job, Lucien. Alright, that's all I got. See you guys tomorrow. Bye, friends.